Hey, what's up? I'm Vanessa, and I appreciate you taking the time to learn a little bit more about me. I'm a single female. I live in Brooklyn. I live with my dogs, Tina and Moon. They're my best friends. And I have a house in upstate New York. That's my vacation home. It's next to my parents, so I go up there to get out of town, but mostly my main life is based out of Brooklyn and Manhattan, where my job is. I am an editor at a music magazine and website, and I've been at my job for 22 years and love what I do very much. I enjoy my job every day and get a lot out of it, but what I really want is to be a mother, and that hasn't happened yet. I have no children, but I'm very eager to be a mom, and I'm hoping that that will one day be able to happen. So I grew up in Manhattan until I was around 12 or 13. Then I moved to upstate New York with my parents, where I went to high school. I also have a younger brother. He's 5 years younger than me. When I was 18, I came back to the city, went to college here in New York, and been here ever since. I used to live in Harlem, now I live in Brooklyn. My parents are still upstate. That's where I have my second house next to them, where I go to vacation. My brother also has a house there, so we all are close to each other upstate. My parents own a real estate and broker business for real estate, and they rent apartments. So real estate is the family business, and I help them with that, and so does my brother. We're a very close family. My brother and I have worked together professionally. We spend a lot of time together. He only lives a few miles from me, so I see him often. I also visit my parents a lot and spend a lot of time with them, talk to them, FaceTime them. I'm very close with my family, but I do have a small family. I don't have a lot of aunts and uncles or cousins that we're close with or that are even around or live near here. So my core family is made up of my mother and my brother, my parents, my brother's girlfriend, and my friends. And those are the most important people to me. Besides my family, my friends are very important to me. They're very close in my life. They are my additional support system. If I mess up, they check me. If I win, they cheerlead for me. We travel together. We spend a lot of time together. We talk all the time. My friends are a huge support system for me, and they've been very there during this whole adoption journey, curious, asking questions, offering me advice. Some of them are parents themselves, and they have, kind of let me in on how their life works with their children and show me different things that go on with being a parent on their side, and also have very good relationships with their children. My friends I know through my professional life. I know them as my childhood friends. I also have just people I've met along the way. So I have a very good core group of friends that I really appreciate and look forward to having be a part of my child's life. I'm pretty active in my free time, mostly outside. I go running a lot. Moon is my running partner. Probably more of a jog than a run, but we're out there, we're doing it. I also am into yoga. I'm into most sports. I like to play anything or try anything. I'm definitely an activities-driven person, and I like experiences. So, I just like to try new things. Besides that, I travel a good amount just to see the country and the world and see what else is out there. I also hike, I garden, I spend a lot of time with family and friends, maybe hosting barbecues at my house or going to theirs or going out to dinner or just going places and seeing what's out there. The only thing I'm missing right now is a child to do all that with. For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to be a mom. In games, I always played the role of being a mom. I have pets to be a mom. I've done everything I can, to play the role of a mom. Except at some point I started focusing on my career more than family, and all of a sudden it was 20-something years later and time got away from me. And it was, now or never, now is the time to be able to make a family. And I didn't have a man in my life, and I haven't been in a situation where I could do that, so I had to start exploring my options. Adoption seemed like the best option or opportunity for me. So here we are. I started this journey about 6 months ago, and I'm very eager to adopt and have a child in my life. I know that if I do adopt and I'm lucky enough to have a child come into my life, I will be an amazing parent. I'll love, support, honor, guide, give that child everything they need to be a well-rounded person. If I can raise my child like my parents raised my brother and I think we'll be okay, because I think they raised us into pretty good people, and that between my parents as grandparents, my brother as an uncle, and myself as a mother, we would give this child the best life that they could possibly have. I will do right by them. I will make sure that they are taken care of in every which way. And I also make sure that they understand your role as the birth mother and what you sacrificed and everything you gave to them. And that they know that I and they will always respect you for what you've done. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate it. I very much want to be a mom and hope that one day that will be able to happen. I hope you got to see in this video who I am, who my family is, what I have to offer, and see that I'm filled with nothing but love and nothing but positivity and nothing but support, and will do everything I can to give a child the best life I possibly can.